ब्रिगेडियर राजेंद्र सिंह।
योर हाइनेस, आपने मुझे याद किया।
ब्रिगेडियर राजेंद्र सिंह, आप हमारे हालात के साथ अच्छी तरह वाकिफ हैं।
जी हाँ महाराज, फोर्ट जैक के साथ कुछ हादसा हुआ लगता है। अब श्रीनगर का रास्ता पूरा खाली है,
इसीलिए मैंने आपको यहाँ बुलाया। अब और कोई चारा नहीं है मेरे पास, खतरा बहुत ज्यादा है। आप खुद आगे जाएं और हर हालत में दुश्मन को रोकें। हम अभी भारत सरकार से इमदाद मांग रहे हैं। हमें किसी भी हालत में तब तक दुश्मन को रोक के रखना होगा।
योर हाइनेस, आपको आगे और कुछ कहने की जरूरत नहीं है। मैं आपकी चिंता अच्छी तरह समझता हूँ महाराज। वो श्रीनगर नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे महाराज, आई एश्योर यू ऑफ दैट। योर हाइनेस।
राजेंद्र
सर,
all the best. We are counting on you.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू। नजीब, जितने भी आदमी बदामी बाग कैंट में हैं उन्हें इकट्ठा करो। मैं जल्द ही उड़ी के लिए कूच कर दूंगा।
लड़के बिल्कुल तैयार हैं सर।
ओके, ओवर एंड आउट।
पापा, आप चीफ ऑफ स्टाफ हैं। कौन रहेगा हेडक्वार्टर्स में ऐसे हालात में? आप खुद क्यों आगे जा रहे हैं? कोई भी और अफसर को भेज सकते हैं इसके लिए।
बेटी, हम पर खतरा बहुत ज्यादा है, मुझे खुद ही आगे जाना होगा। मेरा सामान पैक कर दो। बेटे, मेरी पिस्तौल लाओ।
ये लो पापा, आपकी पिस्तौल। पापा, वापस कब आओगे?
जल्द ही आ जाऊंगा। ओके ओके।
पापा, आप कब वापस आओगे?
फ्रैंकली बेटा, मुझे पता नहीं।
August 1947. India was partitioned. India and Pakistan became two separate dominions. Appalling communal rioting started, and genocide took place on an unprecedented scale. Nearly 10 lakh people were killed, and 1 crore of people became refugees. At that time, there were 564 princely states in India. They were given the option of either joining India or Pakistan. Maharaja Hari Singh, the ruler of Jammu and Kashmir state, hesitated. He did not want to merge with either country. His Rajguru, Mahant Ji, had planted the idea of being an independent ruler in his head. His subjects consisted mainly of Muslims and Dogra Hindus. In the valley of Kashmir, Sheikh Muhammad Abdullah had started a mass political agitation against him. This agitation was ardently supported by Jawaharlal Nehru. In August 1947, Sheikh Abdullah went to meet Muhammad Ali Jinnah in Lahore.
जिन्ना साहब से कहिए कश्मीर से शेख अब्दुल्ला साहब आए हैं मिलने के लिए।
जी।
Sheikh Abdullah had great hopes.
जनाब वो कोई शेख अब्दुल्ला आपसे मिलने आए हैं।
शेख अब्दुल्ला,
However, Jinnah had his own views. Sheikh Abdullah was asked to wait some more.
जनाब वो शेख अब्दुल्ला।
Kashmir is in my pocket. I don't need this man. Tell him to go.
मुझसे नहीं मिल सकते? क्या आपने बताया उन्हें कि मैं कश्मीर से हूं?
बताया जनाब।
ये तो हद है। मैं इतनी दूर से आया हूं। क्या बदसलूकी है? चलिए छोड़िए।
Pakistan was adamant to annex Kashmir. Pakistan sent agents to check whether the National Conference would formulate a rebellion. The National Conference was not in the mood for joining Pakistan. Snubbed and desperate, Pakistan began planning to capture Kashmir by military force. To mislead the Jammu and Kashmir state, they signed a standstill agreement with the Maharaja's government. Under this, they promised to carry on with trade and transportation of essential goods. Instead, Pakistan imposed a complete economic blockade and put a total stop to supplies of rations, oil, sugar, petrol, salt, etc. This economic blockade did not succeed. By now, the military plan was hatched. However, there was a problem. The entire senior leadership in the Pakistan army was British. If, due to the attack on Kashmir, an India-Pakistan war had ensued, these officers would have resigned. In the light of this, Pakistan decided to raise a new force. Khurshid Anwar was given the task to recruit some 6,000 armed Pathan Lashkars. They wanted the world to see this as a local armed uprising. Pakistan assembled a mammoth Lashkar of nearly 6,000 bloodthirsty Pathans. Major General Akbar Khan of the Pakistan General Headquarters got them rifles, machine guns, radio sets and vehicles. Pakistani army officers were shown on leave and attached to these Lashkars as advisors and commanders. Every Pakistani tribe was ordered to contribute at least 1,000 men. These Lashkars were given the inducement that they would get a free hand for loot and arson. To bring back the loot and abducted Kashmiri women, they were given 500 trucks. They raised huge Lashkars and a force of retired soldiers and started sporadic attacks on the international border. The Jammu and Kashmir state forces at that time had just 8 infantry battalions and 1 cavalry unit. Many units of the J&K state forces had earned a very good name in the First and Second World Wars. Pakistan's plan was to spread them all along the borders with these pinprick attacks. They succeeded entirely in their deception plan. Sporadic raids and riots all along the border areas caused the state forces to get dispersed in penny packets. Now Pakistan was ready to launch its master plan, Operation Gulmarg. A lashkar of 6,000 Pathans concentrated at Abbottabad. The Pakistani government provided them with 500 civilian trucks to carry the loot and the Kashmiri women. This was a strange way to liberate Kashmir. 20th October 1947, General Headquarters Rawalpindi organized a planning conference under Prime Minister Liaquat Ali Khan's supervision. The plan and its execution was thoroughly prepped up by Major General Akbar Khan. Along with him were Major General Kiani and the Pathan Lashkar leader Khurshid Anwar.
जनाब, कल ऑपरेशन गुलमर्ग शुरू हो जाएगा। हमारे 6 लश्कर मुजफ्फराबाद और डोमेल से श्रीनगर पे हमला करेंगे।
कोई रेजिस्टेंस या मुकाबला नहीं होगा जनाब?
4th जम्मू एंड कश्मीर लाइट इन्फेंट्री, जो कि इनकी बहुत आला बटालियन मानी जाती है, वो इस इलाके में तैनात है। महाराजा हरि सिंह समझते हैं कि वो बहुत महफूज हैं। महाराजा हरि सिंह को ये नहीं पता, बिल्कुल इल्म नहीं है कि 4th जम्मू एंड कश्मीर लाइट इन्फेंट्री की 2 मुसलमान कंपनीज हमारे साथ हैं और वो मुसलमान कंपनीज रात को अपने हिंदू साथियों को काट डालेंगे। इसके बाद हमारा रास्ता श्रीनगर तक बिल्कुल साफ है।
वो तो ठीक है, बाकी स्टेट फोर्सेस का क्या होगा जनाब?
Akbar Khan was confident that all battalions of the state forces would be scattered and there would be no real resistance.
लेकिन बाकी सेक्टर का क्या प्लान है?
जनाब, हमारे 2 लश्कर गुलमर्ग और 2 लश्कर सोपुर पर हमला करेंगे।
In other sectors, 4 Lashkars were supposed to attack Sopore and Gulmarg. In South Kashmir, 10 Lashkars were to be dispatched.
महज 2 से 3 दिन की बात है कि खेल खत्म हो जाएगा और कश्मीर पाकिस्तान का हिस्सा होगा।
और जनाब, पीर पंजाल का इलाका तो आप हम पे छोड़ दीजिए।
Major General Kiani selected the Pir Panjal area where a force of retired soldiers was to attack.
माशाअल्लाह। और हिंदुस्तान का क्या रिएक्शन होगा?
उनको पता भी नहीं लगना कि खेल खत्म हो गया है। सरप्राइज एंड स्पीड आर द एसेंस ऑफ माय प्लान।
माशाअल्लाह, वेरी गुड। 3 दिन में हम फतेह का जश्न मना रहे होंगे
इंशाअल्लाह।
Night 21-22 October, 6 Pathan Lashkars launched a fierce attack on the 4th J&K infantry positioned in Muzaffarabad and Domel sector. 2 companies of 4th J&K behaved in a treacherous manner and as per their plan massacred their comrades when they were sleeping at night. commanding officer of the unit was Lieutenant Colonel Narrated Singh. Intelligence reports had been sent to Narrated Singh that his 2 companies were subverted. But he had full faith in his comrades. He completely ignored these reports. This betrayal proved to be of disastrous consequence. This brave unit that had won 5 military crosses against the Japanese in the Second World War fell without a fight because of treachery. Now the gates to Srinagar were flung wide open. Pathan Lashkars were moving at full speed towards Kashmir in their trucks. In order to stop them, the Chief of Staff of the J&K forces, Brigadier Rajender Singh, collected a handful of men and led them into the fight. Maharaja Hari Singh had personally ordered him to stop these Lashkars from entering the state capital at any cost. Brigadier Rajender Singh searched the Badami Bagh cantonment. He assembled some 150 men because the other soldiers were spread thin all along the border. This is the first time in history that a brigadier ranked officer was leading a company of just 150 men against an army of 6,000 bloodthirsty Lashkars. If Rajender wanted, he could have sent any captain or major for this mission, but given the grave conditions, he chose to lead the men himself. By evening, the vehicle convoys were assembled, and alongside was an MMG section and a 3-inch mortar section. Brigadier Rajender Singh addressed his handful of men before marching out.
Company सावधान, company हिंदाबाद।
बहादुर जवानों, जैसा कि आपको पता है, दुश्मन ने हमारी रियासत पर हमला किया है। फोर्ट जैकपल्टन के साथ बहुत बड़ा धोखा हुआ है। अब हमारी माँ बेटियों और हजारों खूंखार रेडर्स के बीच आप और हम हैं। वो समझते हैं कि श्रीनगर का रास्ता साफ खाली है। हमारे होते हुए वो रेडर यहाँ पहुंच जाएं। क्या ये मुमकिन है? क्या ये मुमकिन है? तो दिखा दो इन्हें किससे लोहा लिया है। हमें उन्हें उड़ी पे रोकना होगा। कोई शक? कोई शक? बोल दुर्गे माता की जय। जय।
बोल दुर्गे माता की जय। बोल दुर्गे माता की जय। बोल दुर्गे माता की जय। कंपनी आउट।
Brigadier Rajender Singh moved with great speed along with his convoy. By 0200 hours at night, he had reached Udi. The enemy had not yet reached, so Brigadier Rajender Singh took advantage and ordered his men to prepare the steel girder Udi bridge for demolition. The bombs were quickly placed. Many Hindu-Sikh refugees were still streaming across the bridge. To help them cross safely, they did not blow up the bridge. Rajender Singh left a platoon to defend Udi and he moved forward to gain contact with the enemy. 23rd October 1947, Brigadier Rajender Singh's company reached the Gadi area. They saw the Lashkar truck convoy far away and positioned themselves to face the attack. When the Lashkars moved close, they opened heavy fire. The Pathans were dismayed by the attack as they had been told that the path to Srinagar was all clear. A sudden burst of medium machine gun fire caused heavy casualties to this Lashkar and they stopped in confusion. This firefight forced the enemy to halt there for a long time. Brigadier Rajender Singh then very efficiently broke contact and now fell back to his prepared defensive position in Uri and waited for the enemy. of October 1947. Next morning, the Pathan Lashkar advanced in full strength. Brigadier Rajender Singh gave the historic order, blow up the Uri bridge. This was an order that saved the state of Jammu and Kashmir. The 500 truck convoy of Pathans was stuck on the other side of the Jhelum river. The Pathan Lashkars did not want to proceed without the trucks as they were badly needed to carry back the loot and the kidnapped women. This was their method of freeing Kashmir.
ये हरामखोरों ने तो हमारा पुल उड़ा दिया। अब हमारा 500 गाड़ी का काफिला आगे कैसे जाएगा? ये औरतें, ये लूट का माल हम कैसे लेके जाएंगे आगे? हमें कुछ नहीं पता, हमें ये पुल ठीक करवा के दो। हम हमारे लश्कर को यहाँ नहीं छोड़ना चाहते।
यहाँ पे बहुत छोटे छोटे पुल हैं जो हम पार करेंगे और पूरा कश्मीर को लूटेंगे।
अरे खान साहब, ये 3-4 दिन में पुल कैसे बनेगा? आप ये क्या कह रहे हो?
मैं यहाँ का लोकल हूँ, मुझे यहाँ के छोटे छोटे पुल पता हैं।
The defecting soldiers became guides for the local terrain.
हम उन पुलों को क्रॉस करेंगे, उन सिपाहियों के छोटे छोटे दस्तों पर हमला करेंगे। मेरा यकीन करो, हमें रोकने वाला कोई नहीं होगा।
उन फौजियों ने तो वो भी उड़ा दिए होंगे।
नहीं, अगर हम अभी ये पुल पार कर लें, तो हम जल्दी उनसे पहले पहुंच जाएंगे और हम ये पूरा कश्मीर लूट सकते हैं।
इंशाअल्लाह फतेह हमारी होगी।
फतेह हमारी होगी, अल्लाह हमारे साथ होगा।
By blowing up the bridge, Brigadier Rajender Singh gained the crucial 48 hours. During this period, Maharaja Hari Singh acceded Jammu and Kashmir state to India.
क्या खबर ज्वाला सिंह?
एक प्लटून के साथ आया हूं सर, और महाराज ने आपके लिए एक संदेशा भेजा है।
The Maharaja's instructions were crystal clear. Defend till the last man, last round.
अपने आदमी से कहो मोर्चा पकड़ लें, जंग शुरू होने वाली है।
जी सर। प्लाटून पीछे मोड़, मार्च।
Enraged, the Pathans now crossed the Jhelum on foot bridges. And launched a massive attack on Uri. Brigadier Rajender Singh waited for the Pathan to come closer.
Wait करो, सिर्फ मेरे इशारे का वेट करो। होल्ड होल्ड नाउ। MMG फायर खोलो। Mortar detachment 10 round तेज mortar fire।
A fierce battle erupted. Pathan dead bodies were littered all over. The enemy suffered heavily, but they were in thousands. Frustrated, a few Lashkar companies went to locate various small bridges on the other side of the Jhelum River and attacked Brigadier Rajender Singh's company from behind. When one Pathan was caught, the plan of the Lashkars to reach Srinagar was revealed.
सर, इनका छोटे पुलों से श्रीनगर जाने का प्लान है।
सर, ऐसे तो नहीं चलेगा। ये लोग श्रीनगर पहुंच जाएंगे।
महुरा में मोर्चा पकड़ेंगे हम लोग। इन लोगों को बोलो फाइटिंग विड्रॉल शुरू करें।
जी सर।
लेट्स कट ऑफ दिस।
श्योर सर।
With great tactical skill, Brigadier Rajender Singh's company achieved a clean break. They fell back to the Mahua power station to make their next stand. Fortunately, the power station employees mistook them from the enemy, switched off the power station and ran. Srinagar was now engulfed in total darkness. Between the 6,000 bloodthirsty Pathan Lashkars and the unarmed civilians of Srinagar was just Brigadier Rajender Singh and his handful of men. 25th of October 1947. The enemy launched two major attacks on the Mahua power station, but suffered heavy casualties. Frustrated, they again tried to cut off this position. They sent groups behind Mahua to cut off this column. Brigadier Rajender Singh now rushed Captain Jwala Singh to blow up two bridges that were en route.
Jwala Singh, ये दोनों पुल उड़ा दो. Blow them up.
Will be done, sir.
These bridges were blown up by 4 p.m. in the evening. But unfortunately, by then, some of the Lashkars had already crossed them. The situation was becoming very grim. 26th of October 1947, at night, Brigadier Rajender Singh very expertly achieved a clean break and ordered his men to fall back onto Seari near Baramulla to give another tough fight.
आप हमारे हालात से अच्छी तरह से वाकिफ हैं। रेडर्स ने हमारे कितने शहर जला दिए, बारामूला तक पहुंच गए। हिंदुस्तान अपनी फौजें क्यों नहीं भेज रहा?
महाराजा साहब, जब तक आप ये इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऑफ एक्सेशन पे साइन नहीं करेंगे, भारत सरकार आपकी कोई मदद नहीं कर सकती। That I'm afraid is the legal procedure.
मेनन साहब, आतंकवादी हमारे शहर जला रहे हैं, हमारी औरतों की इज्जत लूटी जा रही है। लीगल नाइसिटीज का वक्त नहीं है।
मेनन साहब, मैं अपने लोगों पे ये जुल्म नहीं सह सकता। मैं इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऑफ असेशन साइन करने को तैयार। कागज लाए जाएं।
October 1947, after much convoluted discussion at the governmental level, India accepted the accession of J&K. Maharaja Hari Singh signed the instrument of accession. Meanwhile, Brigadier Rajender Singh had started his withdrawal to the Seri position near Baramulla to delay the enemy even further. The enemy by now had understood this fighting withdrawal tactic. They realized that it was only this same handful of men who were delaying them again and again. Therefore, they sent a large column to totally cut off the route of withdrawal. They cut the trees and rolled them up onto the road to block the route and set up strong roadblocks. By 0100 hours at night, Brigadier Rajender Singh's company came across the first roadblock. Very smartly, they cleared it and moved forward. The second roadblock was at Buniyar near the Diwan Mandir. They had completely blocked the road with fallen trees. As soon as the convoy halted, the enemy opened heavy fire. And the first vehicle driver was killed immediately. Despite the heavy odds, Brigadier Rajender Singh managed to get out of this trap. He now faced another roadblock a few miles ahead. Raiders once again opened heavy fire on them and Brigadier Rajender Singh's driver was martyred. Brigadier Rajender Singh was also badly injured.
ये तो ब्रिगेडियर राजेंद्र सिंह है।
चलिए साहब। अरे नहीं कप्तान सिंह, मुझे कुछ नहीं हुआ है। तुम लोग जाओ, तुम लोग सेरी पे मोर्चा पकड़ो। नहीं साहब, अरे श्रीनगर को बचाओ। इस हालत में छोड़ के नहीं जा सकते। श्रीनगर को बचाओ, इन लश्कर को वहां मत पहुंचने दो। मेरी बात समझो। जय दुर्गे साहब। जय दुर्गे। मैं इन लश्करों को रोकता हूँ। जाओ तुम लोग।
Brigadier Rajender Singh refused to be evacuated and decided to send all the remaining soldiers for the defense of Srinagar.
सर, सर, नजीब, तुम मेरे बेटे जैसे हो। अब तुम्हारी बहनों और रेडर्स के बीच में सिर्फ तुम हो। जाओ, रोको उन्हें, ये तुम्हारी जिम्मेदारी है। जाओ, अब तुम्हें संभालना है। जाओ।
Brigadier Rajender Singh was martyred, but even as he died, he and his handful of men had delayed the 6,000-strong Lashkar for 4 days. He had prevented them from reaching the capital, Srinagar. Brigadier Rajender Singh was awarded Independent India's first Mahavir Chakra posthumously. In all fairness, he deserved a Paramvir Chakra. But due to all the raging chaos and confusion, his incredible tale of courage did not come out clearly then. 4th J&K Rifle Battalion's only remaining company was now brought hastily from Sopore and deployed ahead of Srinagar. That was all that was now between the barbaric Lashkars and Srinagar. But these marauders fell upon the innocent people of Baramulla like wild beasts. They burnt the entire town and every house caught fire. Every woman from 7 to 70 was raped. Even the old nuns at the convent school were not spared. The whole day and night, the orgy of loot continued. They killed even the women and children. At the strategic level, however, this waste of 2 days, this indiscipline of looting would cost them very heavily. October 1947, 9 in the morning. 28 DC-3 Dakota aircrafts carrying 2 companies of 1 Sikh battalion reached Srinagar airfield by 0900 hours. In military history, there are very few instances where the senior-most commander leads just a handful of men and throws himself in the path of an advancing enemy. Brigadier Rajender Singh could have sent any major or captain for this task, but sensing the importance and urgency of the situation, he chose to lead this operation himself. Jammu and Kashmir had been saved by the skin of its teeth. If Jammu and Kashmir is with India today, a very great measure of the credit goes to Brigadier Rajender Singh Mahavir Chakra. The generations to come will long remember his unparalleled bravery and supreme sacrifice. मैं जली हुई राख नहीं, हमारे एक दीप हूं। जो मिट गया वतन पे, मैं वो शहीद हूं।